how are you doing? Baby, come right in.
Where can I stand where I'm not in anyone's way?
Down, right over, down, right.
Describe this atmosphere. We've got two of the biggest sports stars in the world, yourself and Caitlin Clark. Describe this atmosphere.
It's crazy. I mean, that first tee was something out of a book almost. But it's so fun. It's cool to see how many people she brings together to another sport, and it's fun to hang out with her. She's super cool. You know, we saw each other actually last week at an outing, yeah, I mean, it's nice to be alongside greats. I mean, even her teammates are super fun. So it's been a blast so far.
We're gonna walk and talk. Is that all right? As we head up to the green, I've been noticing a lot of young women, girls in the gallery here that you don't see as many at a regular tournament. How important is that, and what does that mean for not only the LPGA but for women's sports going forward?
I mean, to see that's probably the best part of being out here, right? Inspiring the next generation, seeing those girls look up to us and saying like they want to be in this exact spot in the next couple of years because we were those girls, right? So I think it's very important for everyone to have role models. I had amazing role models, so it's really cool to see. And yeah, I hope they love the game of golf as much as I do.
What do you learn from Caitlin Clark? Obviously, you said you're at that outing. You have a chance to chat away from maybe the cameras and the fans. What do you learn from a player like her?
I think she enjoys everything that she does. It's sometimes there's so many things that you can juggle, right? There's so many things that we kind of have to do, and for her to be so laid back and relaxed and have fun and just chit chat with everyone is cool to see.
Now, I understand you've got some new shoes that you've developed. Is this going to be a gift for Caitlin?
Yeah, so I gifted her some shoes before the round, so hopefully she uses them. She did ask me if they're going to make her golf better, and I was like, guaranteed.
Did you sign them?
No, I didn't. I hope she uses them. But I gave her a little gift bag of this little PE collection, which has been super fun to make. So I'm very grateful. And if you told me this, I don't know, 10 years ago when I was looking in the crowd that I would have my own shoe and being here playing in front of everyone and inspiring the next generation, I would tell you you're crazy. So it's been a lot of fun.
Older 2 years running at the Onyx. Here's what Nelly had to say about teeing it up once again with Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, I actually saw her last week for an outing, but she's great. She's so fun to be around. It's so cool to see how many people she brings to a different sport, how many fans that she has, and what a difference and how much of a needle that she moves, really. So it's really cool to see, and just a lot of appreciation for her for coming out here and also supporting us.
Nelly, obviously it's the second year that Caitlin's been here and played in this pro-am. You played with her last year. Did you notice any differences in her game from last year to this year, or was it just more about having fun for you guys?
Yeah, definitely more about having fun. I mean, her teammates were out too. They were a lot of fun. I think maybe she was a little bit more comfortable. We knew each other a little bit more, so for us, like, chit-chatting was a lot of fun. But I would say the same amount of people showed up this year as they did last year, and that to me is really cool to see.
Caitlin Clark's LPGA Encore didn't just live up to expectations, it surpassed them. Back for another round at the Anika LPGA driven by Gainbridge Sport Pro-Am, Caitlin once again proved that no matter the stage, she knows how to bring the energy, the crowd, and that unmistakable star power. Fans packed the fairways from the early morning, some holding signs, others wearing Fever jerseys or Nike gear with her signature logo. It wasn't just a golf outing. It felt like a full-on event. And this time, she shared the spotlight with none other than Nelly Korda, one of the best golfers in the world and a fellow Nike athlete who couldn't stop raving about Caitlin's presence. Nelly spoke with Golf Today about what it was like playing alongside Caitlin again, and her words said it all. "I actually saw her last week for an outing," Nelly said with a smile. "She's great. She's so fun to be around. And it's so cool to see how many people she brings and how much of a needle that she moves. I would say the same amount of people showed up this year." And that's the thing. Caitlin Clark's influence stretches far beyond basketball. Her ability to draw people, to generate excitement wherever she goes, is something that very few athletes in the world possess. You could feel it on the course. The atmosphere was electric. Every hole Caitlin played, there were cheers, laughter, and cameras flashing. Fans followed her and Nelly side by side, watching as the two shared conversations, compared swings, and cracked jokes between shots. And what stood out the most was how comfortable Caitlin looked out there. Even though golf isn't her primary sport, she approached it with the same focus and composure she shows on the hardwood. That same competitive edge, mixed with her calm and easygoing charm. At one point, before teeing off, Caitlin and Nelly were seen comparing their Nike shoes, and fans immediately went crazy for the moment. Nelly Korda had just launched her brand new signature Nike free golf shoes, and she decided to gift Caitlin a pair right there on the first tee. It was such a wholesome, full circle moment. Two women at the top of their respective sports, supporting each other, celebrating their shared partnership with Nike, and showing the kind of camaraderie that defines the best parts of modern sports. Caitlin smiled and laughed as she tried them on, pointing at Nelly's shoes and saying something that made the entire group chuckle. Cameras caught the two athletes standing side by side, showing off their sneakers for a few photos before getting back to their round. And while those small exchanges might seem casual, they spoke volumes about Caitlin's place in the world of sports right now. She's not just a basketball player, she's an icon who's crossing boundaries, connecting with other elite athletes, and bringing entire new audiences to places they may have never looked before. Golf fans who came to see Nelly Korda ended up becoming Caitlin Clark fans, and basketball fans who followed Caitlin to the event left with a new appreciation for the LPGA and the women dominating the sport. It was crossover magic, the kind that brands dream about and fans can't get enough of. Caitlin wasn't alone, though. Alongside her on the fairways were a few familiar faces. Her Indiana Fever teammates, walking the course with her, laughing and cheering from the sidelines. Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hull once again showed up to support their teammate, snapping photos, chatting with fans, and enjoying the sunny day. At one point, cameras caught them giving Caitlin playful advice on her swing. Harris yelling, "Let's go CC," and pretending to line up shots like they were about to join in. The energy was infectious. It was all about friendship, fun, and the kind of genuine team support that fans have grown to adore. As Caitlin and Nelly moved through the round, commentators on Golf Channel's Golf Today Live couldn't help but remark on the crowd sizes. It was clear that Caitlin wasn't just a guest. She was a main attraction. One host even joked, "You'd think this was a championship round, the way people are packed around the fairways." But the crowd wasn't just there for a photo op. They were there to see how Caitlin, who had been balancing her off-season between recovery, appearances, and a busy partnership schedule, would handle the spotlight yet again. And as usual, she delivered, with grace, poise, and that signature smile. Throughout the event, there were countless little moments that captured the magic. Caitlin signing autographs for kids near the green, Nelly giving her a quick putting tip, and the two sharing a laugh after Caitlin drained a long-distance putt. Every time Caitlin made a shot, cheers erupted from all sides. You could hear fans yelling, "Let's go, Caitlin!" or "That's our girl!" It was like watching basketball energy come to a golf course. Loud, joyful, and completely unfiltered. But beyond the fun, there was something deeper happening here. Caitlin Clark's involvement in the LPGA Pro-Am wasn't just about showing up. It was about representation. It was about two powerhouse women showing what happens when athletes from different worlds come together to lift each other up. Nelly Korda gifting Caitlin her shoes wasn't just a moment of friendship. It was a passing of the torch, one star recognizing another. It showed respect, admiration, and unity in women's sports at a time when visibility and collaboration are more important than ever. Fans online couldn't get enough. One comment read, "Caitlin and Nelly are the duo we didn't know we needed." Another said, "I've never watched golf before, but seeing Caitlin there made me tune in. She's just that magnetic." And Nelly herself summed it up perfectly. Caitlin moves the needle. Whether it's basketball, golf, or any space she steps into, her presence amplifies everything around her. By the end of the day, as the sun started to set and the round wrapped up, Caitlin was seen walking side by side with her teammates and Nelly, chatting, laughing, and waving to fans who had stuck around just to say goodbye. She stopped to take pictures, signed a few more golf balls, and shared a hug with Nelly before heading out. It was a moment that perfectly captured where Caitlin Clark is in her journey. A 23-year-old phenom who has transcended her sport, connecting people, inspiring young fans, and earning the respect of elite athletes across every field. Her LPGA Encore wasn't just about golf, it was about impact. And once again, Caitlin Clark delivered exactly that: pure, effortless, unforgettable star power.